Looks like we might be getting things under control.
I would say famous last words. But given the number of times that I've used this very phrase over the years, I'm going to go with, quote, predictable, unquote, last words instead.
Dr. Malcolm, why are you contacting us?
Same thing as always, the dinosaurs. And my obsessive need to witness the car crash when it happens.
It's good to hear from you again, Dr. Malcolm.
Dr. Dua, you're now increasing the so-called intelligence part of the CIA, if I'm to understand correctly.
We do what we can.
Yes, we do what we can, and sometimes more than we should. Interesting times, and I mean times as the dinosaurs are living in ours. Should they be here? No. Are they? Yes. Ergo, they should. The hidden hand of chaos is revealed.
It's what else remains hidden that's concerning me at the moment, Doctor.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes. And that's why I've brought somebody with me to help shed some light in this regard, Mr. Isaac Clement. Yeah, a specialist of the spectacular. You should be hearing from him soon.
These dinosaurs require feeders if they're to stay healthy. Stay on top of it.
Why do I have to listen to everybody just have mysterious kind of chest-pounding conversations with one another?
Dr. Malcolm should have mentioned me earlier. We have some specific requirements, including a ranger team to gather information and monitor the animals within the aviary. A viewing gallery is also on our list. So, now it's on yours.
Alright, well, hello everyone, and welcome back as we carry on with our adventures here. Oh, never mind.
I've been thinking.
And you think it makes me nervous?
No, seriously. Why the flyers?
Okay, I'm not following you.
Dr. Malcolm starts contacting Dr. Dua from who knows where when these flying reptiles become an issue. Why?
Because they introduce a unique danger? And he's concerned?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Owen. For now, we should make sure the satisfaction levels for the flyers is high. That's verifiable data we can use. Forget the conspiracy angle.
Hello? We're chasing prehistoric animals, Claire. Reality ain't what it used to be.
Alright guys, welcome back again to Jurassic World Evolution 2, where we are awkwardly continuing our job as an intern here for the Fish and Wildlife Department Dino Division, where clearly we get caught up in like the office politics way too often. Can you imagine how awkward it would be to work here and you're just like constantly getting dragged into this?
Yeah, you were right, Dr. Malcolm.
It's sort of my thing.
The facility is functioning as anticipated.
We have enough assets in the pipeline that we should be able to move forward soon.
Right now we're putting out brush fires, but this is an inferno that could engulf the world.
Your concern is noted.
For now, I suggest we focus on this location. It's about high welfare and visibility for the animals, and safety for the DFW staff, of course.
Learning to coexist with the dinosaurs is a process. We're getting there.
And if we don't, where's that leave us? We will have created an apocalypse born of our arrogance. Humanity versus the dinosaurs, and honestly, I'm not sure who deserves to win.
Okay, now that we've been dragged into the office politics again, and we clearly have our retired Dr. Malcolm, who's ready to write a book of poetry, let's get down to the more practical problems, because that's what the interns get stuck with. And now we need to go ahead and... Oh,
If we want to find
there we go.
success, we must look to the sky. That means more flyers, and more species of flyers in the aviaries. Flap, not flop, huh?
Alright, so now that once again we have ended up getting distracted by our bosses, Welcome back, everyone, to Jurassic World Evolution 2. Like I said, this just absolutely cracks me up because the idea that we're just trying to do our job and show up, and meanwhile, every 2 seconds it seems like we're getting like sidetracked by our bosses having all of these little personal rivalries and these ideas of like conspiracies that could be going on with one another. Let's just do our best to try to make sure that all of the animals are going to be well taken care of, that we can view all of them appropriately, and that we can meet the guidelines that we set out to do. All right, where's the best spot? We could actually see them best from like over here, I think. There we go. So with that in mind, we are trying to go ahead and recover another set of pteranodons that actually are affecting the airways, which is very, very dangerous. And then we have a brand new aviary. Yes, live capture. Did we get all 4? Boom, all 4 captured. Feeling pretty good about that. All right, let's go ahead and transport those guys here. And now that that's been taken care of, let's open up the expedition map. And there is another new type of flyer. I am so excited. So Tropegnithus. So our little, let's see, Tropegniths are little gnashers. They have gigantic teeth. I want to call them our little gnashers. And then we also have these guys. The Dimorphodons, who actually are like really terrifying. Let's go with some gnashers who are like harassing Salt Lake City at the moment. We're going to actually send out, there we go, another one of our scientists. He goes even faster. And once they get caught, we'll be able to move them in over here. And I think we're doing a great job of proving ourselves while everybody else is clearly like tossing pitches for their latest poetry book or just getting caught up in like personal issues. All right, and let's see what happens if we get some more pteranodons in here. I love watching them fly around. I want to see what happens if we put in a few trees. Like, will they sit in the trees as well? These aren't very big trees. Maybe I need... We'll put in a few varieties to see what happens. Here we go. All right. Is that gonna make them... Okay, they don't really seem to care. I think they're just like totally all about rocks and cliff sides. So we might want to spread some more rocks about. All right, oops, and it looks like we're getting a little low. Whoa, really low on fuel. Who is the fuel guy? Like, oh yes, I need to like rename the backup generators after some of you guys in a little bit here too. But while we wait for the other of our new discoveries to be caught, let's actually start naming some of our dinosaurs. All right, we'll start with our first pteranodon, which seems to be one of the alpha pteranodons. And we're going to be using your guys' names from previous episodes, because come on, we're all interns caught in on this together. So we might as well have some fun names for PTR-001. So this is actually going to be renamed to No Pony. No Pony, welcome, welcome. You like us comment people being dinos. I wonder if I'll ever become one. You sure did. The random comment generator yoinked you right up here, which is so fun. And then we're gonna pop over and we're gonna see who, oh, look at them all hang out on the same rock. I love this so much. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to rename this one to Zappin, because Vincent likes the name Zappin. It's not a velociraptor, because I don't think we can get him this time around, but we do have, oh, I hope we have enough fish. I think we might need to put in more. I hope you don't mind having your name used for a pteranodon, because they're also amazing. And then this is going to be Yix. Welcome, Yix. Look at them preen. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, and then we're gonna have Green Tea. Oh, I love that name. I love these guys. We're gonna have so many aviaries once we actually get our like national park we're gonna manage under control. And this is going to be Andrea. Welcome, welcome. Looking for water and missing a fish. So I think we need to add in more fish. And then Ocean. Welcome, Ocean. Wow, look at this. You guys, look how cool they are. They really love roosting on these rocks. I'm gonna have to add in a ton more. And then this is going to be Luis. Luis, welcome. Heck, we have so many pteranodons. And then finally we have Tree Frog. That's hilarious. Tree Frog is such a great name. Oh wait, we still have one more. Look, there's a drone hanging out in here too. So that's how the ranger team checks in on them, is with drones. This is the best. Then we have Keith. Nice, nice. And now that's the whole team. That's so many dinos. Darn it. And we missed, unfortunately, one of these guys. So we weren't able to catch all of them that I wanted. We're going to go ahead and put them in their own aviary because I'm a little bit worried about the idea that maybe they won't get along. And then let's come in and make sure that all of these guys are comfortable. I think they are. Missing fish. There's a lot of fish. Usage is high. So I think they just want more fish. Whoa! I wasn't done! I wanted to spend more time with them! My precious, precious flappy boys, why? Alright guys, we got promoted too fast.
Planned, and managed beauty has its charms, but what appeals to the senses is the asymmetry of nature. Its rough edges, its mistakes, a tree that is both out of place and exactly where it needs to be.
Like I told you guys, he's writing a book of poetry.
Much like the dinosaurs.
And he's kind of showed up.
Excuse me, Dr. Malcolm. There are reports of a large herd of subject animals roaming freely in Yosemite.
To my point, chaos. Don't you just love it?
Yeah, I really think that's hilarious because it makes me think that, like, he showed up like somebody who's been retired for years and then starts popping up on podcasts everywhere to spiel his latest book.
Over 1,000 square miles in size. It is home to one of the oldest plant species on Earth, the giant sequoias.
Oh, how I
which
love
have
them.
been growing in this part of California for over 60 million years.
Oi,
Our
chompers!
connection. What's drawing the dinosaurs here?
The sequoias are familiar, part of their genetic memory.
And this land could be a perfect fit for the dinosaurs.
Okay. As long as they don't overeat my sequoias. Like, we already devastated the sequoia population for human desires.
Okay, the horse is already out of the barn. That's a saying, by the way. There's no horse and no barn.
What Owen means is that things are already in motion. We have dinosaurs that we'll need to capture and facilities that need to be built.
But not actual barns. Barns, no. Expedition center, a paleomedical facility, and a response facility, yes.
Those should give us a solid foundation.
Alright, so we need an expedition center and a response facility as well. It's kind of a nice thing. I feel like we are so used to our bosses. We're the kind of people who just show up and the bosses are like, well, alright, let me go ahead and just, you know, start talking about things for 20 minutes. And we're already like, yeah, uh-huh. And then they're like, alright, so should we get started, team? And we're like, boss, we're already done. And they're like, oh yeah, wow, look at that. Imagine that, fancy that. Can you just believe? Just as I came up with the idea to tell you guys to do these things that we had on the task list, you're already done. Alright. Meanwhile, we'll connect up our paths like so. And we'll have to see. Any facility requires a connected arrival point and control center to become operational. Got it. So we need an arrival point as well. We can actually sneak this sucker in. Maybe somewhere down here. Nice. So arrival point, and then we need a control center, which I think we'll tuck back here as well. Kind of our little research triangle park, you might say. Okay, we'll connect this. And then we'll wiggle over here. And you know what we need to do whilst we go ahead and wait for all of these to become operational? There, gotta plant some trees to make up for what we had to chop down. Now I'm happy. Whoa, what's going on over here?
How are you at photography?
In what aspect? I think my right side is a little better than my left.
Hi guys.
I'm talking about the dinosaurs. We're gonna want images of the species in Yosemite. Oh, and you're wrong about the right.
Okay, I get it now. We can take one of the vehicles and go on a photo expedition. And yeah, I know, my left is better.
They're so
You're still here.
cute.
I'm leaving, but I haven't left. You get it? I'm doing a play out.
Go.
Gone, I'm gone.
All right, they're adorable. Can't wait to go take some pictures of these guys. How much fun would it be if you could go on a safari like this a little easier? Like, I would love to do these photo tours with lots and lots and lots of different species. We kind of did a photo tour when we went to Yellowstone and we drove around ourselves, but it just wasn't quite the same. All right, so let's come on up. And we need to catalog the wild species. Oh, back. All right, how do I... No, I want to take a picture. That's better. Oh, this is so cool. Look at them. Look at all those Gallopymus! And apparently there's others hiding in the background too. Oh, look at them. I love seeing that herd behavior. This is just the best. This makes me super happy. All right, so that's one of the wild species that we can actually see here in Yosemite. This is the part on photo tours, by the way, just so you guys know, if you've ever been on like a paid guided tour, that the tour guide usually starts cracking really bad jokes related to puns, which I either love or cringe from every time. All right, let's see. And then let's try to... Hello, friend. A little far away. Composition bonus, apparently. So there's one guy over there.
It's amazing to see these animals in something so close to their natural habitat.
These photographs are like we're not just capturing the dinosaurs, but a moment in time. Which, considering how they got here, feels doubly weird.
There's a compy resting over here.
This is as close as we'll ever get to seeing the dinosaurs the way they were 65 million years ago.
Huh.
And it's breathtaking.
You can also see the same thing with a lot of the animals that we currently share the world with, too, friends. I'm very, very, very big on that. One of the reasons it's breathtaking is because we know that they're gone now. And so if we could see them again and be out and watch their natural behavior, we would be enamored and fascinated. But if we just like took something even as simple as a raccoon or a squirrel and made it vanish from the face of the planet, and then brought it back, people would just treat it with as much awe and excitement as they're treating seeing the dinosaurs. You can't become blind to the things that are around you just because they're more familiar. Oh, that was a sweet shot, just as we zipped past. I love it. All right, who else do we have hiding down here? I'll tell you that on a real photo tour, you don't get this very convenient, very easy marker hanging out over everybody's heads. Look at how beautiful this is, though. This is really fun. I wonder how they establish the various territories. Oh, look, there's two dinosaurs here. If I zip myself over on this side, crash myself lightly into a tree. Para's wandering by. I'm so tickled at Para's being so many of your guys' favorite dinosaur. Alright, who do we have over here? It's really fun to see how many are gathering around like different watering locations. Ooh, I see some long necks! Hello, you guys! Little appas! Hi! Well, aren't you all cute? Alright, let's see. Where to next? Somewhere over here. I think there's just one more that we need to find. Hanging out somewhere in the wilderness. I really feel like we should have a sturdier variety of Jeep while we do this. If we can be so advanced in so many ways, I really feel like we should probably have a better type of Jeep to help us make sure that we stay nice and safe. But this is really amazing. I don't think that it'd be as safe for people to go backpacking like they currently can in Yosemite. Oh, I kind of like that, like coming right towards us. And some Nasus. There we go.
We need our remote capture teams bringing back the most dangerous dinosaurs. The safety of the public and the dinosaurs are both at stake.
I'm your man. And I'm your man.
I know. Once we have them, we'll get them secured within our new facility. And I know. So be careful.
Okay. This is so awkward to get caught up in the office romance and be like, please, be professional, people. But if you were professional, we wouldn't be in this problem anyway, I suppose. But alright guys, there we go! So now that we have all of these herbivores roaming happily and healthily out in the wild, it's time for us to go ahead and see what the carnivores are currently doing and remove them from being exposed to the public and creating dangerous situations. So if you guys could, do please leave a like for our lovely, lovely dinosaurs. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!